Hey everybody, welcome back to Real Food, Real Savings. Today we're going to make something really special, heartwarming, comforting, and very inexpensive and very healthy. It's really basic, a couple of items that you're going to need, and it's not going to cost you much either, and it's very, very, very simple and easy, okay? We're going to start with chicken breasts, okay? I bought these on sale, $1.99 a pound, and I just sliced them myself. You can get them the thin sliced one, but what we're going to do is we're going to season these guys. And while we're doing that, we're going to start our rice here because the water is boiling. And what you might want to do too is really a simple trick. Season your rice with a little paprika, little pepper, and just a little bit of salt. And believe it or not, it makes the rice taste terrific. All right, we're going to take 1.5 cups of water. We're actually going to turn this off. 1.5 cups of water to 1.5 cups of rice. We're going to toss that right in, give it a quick stir, and there you go. And that's how simple that was. All right. Of course, I pre-boiled my water to save time because I don't want you to have to listen to me rattle on for 35-40 minutes. Okay, so back to our chicken cutlets here. We're going to take these and we're going to season them as well. Paprika. Simple basic stuff. This is a terrific thing to keep into your closet. You'll always use it. It's fantastic and it's wonderful to use. Montreal steak seasoning. Oh, it's unbelievable. It has fantastic flavors, vibrant, little bit of kick, not too much, not too spicy for people that can't have too much spice. It's wonderful. You're going to put parsley. You're going to just graze that over the whole thing. Just about 1/4 teaspoon of parsley. Okay? And of course, no one can ever go without garlic powder. Garlic powder, a necessity. And you're going to put garlic powder all over your chicken cutlets. Be very generous, as much as you like. And then of course, pepper. Put a little bit of pepper. And that's how easy peasy that is. You don't have to add salt because the Montreal seasoning here, this is terrific. It's steak seasoning, but I use it for chicken. I use it for seafood. I use it for basically everything. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cutlets. Actually, you're not even going to batter them, okay? You're just going to put plain cutlets, extra virgin olive oil, and a nice hot pan. Lay them down on the one side here. And if you like, what you can do is you can even put a little bit more seasoning on them. On the other side, on the flip side. Small pan. And this will start sizzling and cooking so quickly, really fast. Like I said, take your seasoning, sprinkle it on there, and zoom. Now, spinach is another item going into this. Basically what you're going to have is you're going to have your chicken, your rice, spinach, and cream of mushroom soup. That's it in a casserole, and you're going to lace it with a little Monterey Jack cheese. So we're going to take our 99-cent bag of spinach I got on sale at ShopRite. You're going to take that, pop that into the microwave, put it on for about 3 minutes to start. Let that go for 3 minutes. You're going to let these guys cook. I'm even going to put a little bit of pepper on it, just a little extra, for that extra flavor and seasoning. If you love the garlic, add a little bit more garlic to it. Then as these are cooking, what you're going to do is flip them over because they're thin cutlets. You don't want to let them go too long. Like I said, you lace the pan with extra virgin olive oil, and then you put these in. Get your pan really hot because you always want your cutlets to kind of like sear and get a little bit of that, see a little bit of that char going on. A little bit. It adds tremendous flavor to the dish as well, especially once you put in your cream of mushroom. And what we're going to do with this is, again, this costs 89 cents on sale at Walmart, and it's fat-free. Wonderful trick. Fat-free is great. 2% milk. You're going to put 1 can of your cream of mushroom soup to a 1/2 cup of your, a half a can, I'm sorry, half a cup, half a can of 2% milk to that can there, okay? While that takes 5 minutes. So you have, that's 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes. These take about 7 or 8 minutes total. So your dish is gonna be ready maybe at max 18 minutes total. That's with all your prep time and everything. Doing your water for your rice. Okay. What you'll do is you'll stick it in this nice little casserole dish so you look nice and fancy schmancy when you're serving your guests, your family. It's really a quick, easy dish. And like I said, you can't beat it. You have your protein, you have your vegetables, and you have your carbohydrate with your rice. And if you're really on diet plan or you want to eliminate white rice, you can always use brown rice as an alternative. You can also grill your cutlets instead of, frying them in a pan. Either way, to save on, extra virgin olive oil is really great though for fat. No worries. So I've been really busy this past year. That's why you haven't seen me. And we made the major move, Peter and I, my beautiful husband that's doing this production right now, and we moved down to South Jersey, and it was the best move I could have ever made. The people here have been so welcoming, inviting, absolutely a terrific experience. We go to dances, every 2 weeks there's dances to go to, we go to bingo, we have a fabulous time, and the people that we have met, I cannot tell you, are wonderful here in the village. They're kind, sweet. They've not only become our friends, they've become a network of family members around us. You can just pick up the phone and say hi and, share recipes, share family stories. It's just wonderful. We love living here and we're very blessed to be here. I love it. Okay, spinach. 3 minutes in there. Give it a little shake. I know it sounds silly, but I always like to just give it a little bit of a little shake in there. And you're going to put that back in, and that's going to go in for another 2 minutes. And stop. And there you go. So you're going to let that keep going, and then when that comes out, we're going to add it to this with the cream sauce. See, the chicken, we'll just put a little drizzle of salt. Not much, just a little tap of salt. Because again, you gotta watch people with high blood pressure and so on, sodium restricted diets. You don't ever want to add too much. And sea salt is actually better for you, just, an FYI, a little tip. This, like I said, if you want to do this, instead of using water, you can actually use low-fat, low-sodium chicken stock, which makes for great rice. It's really terrific to do. Chicken cutlets are getting cooked really fast. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As you can see, they're getting a nice, beautiful char to them. Thin chicken cutlets are so much better. I mean, some people like the thickness of a thick cutlet, or, if they're making plain chicken without, breading them. I tend to like them thinner. I know that they can sometimes get tough, but if you cook them with the extra virgin olive oil and you cook them, you flip them, you're not going to run into that problem. They'll cook nice and fast. This way, you don't have to worry that if you're having guests over at a certain time, and you just come home from work or whatever you're doing, gardening, whatever. Playing bocce, shuffleboard, you just come home, throw this on, 15 minutes, done. Okay, we're going to open up our mushroom soup now. Let me review the money too, okay? This chicken right here cost $3.22, okay? And the soup was 89 cents. That brings you to $3.15, round about, okay? The rice that I used probably, I'll say about 45 cents. Okay, so $3.75, $3.80. And this nice little bag of cut me spinach was 99 cents, so maybe $5 for this whole meal. I mean, oh, and if you add in, I'll leave this in here for a second. If you add in the milk and the extra accoutrements like the spices and stuff like that, and a little bit of Mexican cheese blend we're gonna put in, I'll say the whole entire meal, $5.75. And I'm being kind of like I'm stretching a little bit. But you could probably feed Easily 4 people. So that's wonderful. You're talking like $1.50 a person to have a nice chicken breast, spinach, the nice creamy sauce with the cheese and the rice, all in a casserole dish. So easy, it's crazy easy. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the rice that we had over here, and I'm gonna put this on just for another 30 seconds, okay? We're gonna take this rice. Now, it's wonderful instant rice. You can use regular rice, it takes 20 minutes. That's great. But this, fantastic. Zip, zip, done, 5 minutes. Like I said, if you're in a rush, you've had a hectic day in the village, you've been to the art club, you've been playing golf, you just come home and you can whip this together so fast, it's crazy. All right, perfect. Now spinach is done. We're going to take our spinach out. We're going to give it a little zip, zip. There we go. And voila. We're actually going to take the spinach and we're going to put it right inside of the rice. Very simple. And you want all of it. Use the whole bag because spinach is great for you, high in iron, delicious. Never go wrong with a lot of spinach. That's my motto. So anyway, back to living here. It's been an incredible experience. Absolutely incredible. Peter and I both love it. The pool, we have so many things to do, so much excitement, so many new friends, so many people that we met that we absolutely love and adore, and we're so grateful. Who ever thought that being over 55 was an awesome thing? Huh! If you would ask me this 25 years ago, I would have said, you're nuts. Being over 55 is wonderful, glamorous, gorgeous, and fabulous. I love it. Okay. We added our cream of mushroom soup to the spinach and the rice. And just like I said before, we're going to put only a half can, because you don't want to lose that heavy, thick creaminess of the cream of mushroom soup. And then you want to do is just spin this around a little bit, okay? To make sure you get all of that soup that's in the can. You don't want to waste anything. You don't want to waste anything. We're super frugal here. Real food, real savings. That's why it's called real savings. We don't waste anything. My mother used to have a saying, use it up and wear it out. And boy, she meant that. See, now what we're doing is we're just taking this and we're going to spin this around. The rice with the spinach, beautiful. You have a nice pop of color. You have delicious cream of mushroom soup, fat-free. You have some nice spinach, steamables. Don't ever knock the steamables, because even when you watch Food Network, those Food Network people will even tell you that it's just as good using the steamable product as it is using the fresh. I mean, if you want to spend $4 on a bag of fresh spinach, by all means, if that makes you feel more comfortable, then by all means do so. I like using on sale 99, 89 cents for this bag, and it's fabulous. And you can see this is like wonderful. It's hearty, it's rich, and it's delicious. We're going to turn this flame back on. We're going to come back to our chicken now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, and more beautiful. Okie dokie, look at that. And that's getting all nice and cooked up. This is almost ready. See? I told you, this meal is so quick, it's unbelievable. Now we're going to get our cheese. This is what I was talking about. I bought this on sale at ShopRite too, the whole bag, $1.77. So for the amount you're going to use, like I said, maybe 35 cents. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Now, we're going to take this spinach mix with the cream of mushroom, okay, and we're going to lay it at the bottom of the pan with this. Okay? Just like so. Just like that. Take the rest of the bottom, give it a nice little stir, because you want to get all of those cream sauce on the bottom. You want to get it all mixed in with the rice and the spinach. Okay? And then you're going to mix this around. Let me show you. You just want to take this, Mix this all around the bottom of the pan, the casserole dish, or whatever you like. Now, take a little bit of your cheese. Because remember, these products are hot, so this cheese is gonna melt. Why? Number one, because it's shredded, which makes it all the better. Just take your nice Mexican blend cheese, put it right inside here. Leave a little bit for the top. I only wanted a little bit, I measured it out. See, now you have that layered right there. Okay. Now, you're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. Okay? Because you want a really nice season on this. You don't want it to be bland. A little pepper and a little paprika. Okie dokie, kids? Okay. Now in real time you can see how fast we're doing this, okay? Now the chicken cutlets, beautiful. We're gonna take our chicken cutlets and we're gonna layer them right on top. We're gonna take our cutlets one by one, nice with extra virgin olive oil. Look at this. It's amazing. Can you imagine that this whole dish being under $6? I think it's too crazy to even talk about. Beautiful. And then we're going to take our last one. Okay. Flip it around. We're going to turn off the heat on it. And actually I'm going to cut this one in half because I want to just make that whole thing just measure out nicely across. Up. Having a little level of difficulty because I'm not using the right utensil for the right job. That happens, real TV, right? There we go. Layer it like that. Well, take that off the flame. Utensils here. Now we're going to go back to this one. Shut that flame off there. Like I said, mix this around. Now, what I like to do is just take the rest. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. We'll take the rest of the cheese. Put it right on top of that hot chicken. Beautiful. See, kids? Look at that. Right? Zip and zip. We'll save just a little drop for the very top. There you go. So now you have your chicken on top of your rice, cream of mushroom soup, and your spinach. Now we'll take the rest of our rice and mushroom and spinach mix. Just layer it right on top. Like I said, 4 people will have a magnificent meal that you prepared in real time. We just did it here. And look how fast and easy that was. There we go. We're going to shimmy this around. Now if you want, you can even take this and pop it in the oven. Not necessary, but if you'd like, you can take this and put it in the oven. You can take more cheese if you like, less cheese, depends on your diet. If your diet's restricted, a little on the cholesterol side, lower that. This is also comes in low fat. You don't even have to worry. It's, like I said, we'll take the rest, the remaining little drizzle of this, just give it a quick little sprinkle on top. Throw the whole thing on top there. Voila. Like my little friend Perry over there. My little friend Perry. See how my little French chef over there? So cute. Peter and I were in Las Vegas. And we were visiting. And I said, oh my God, my culinary love. I see this one little purple, adorable, one of my favorite colors. This little guy with the chef hat. And he was sitting on the thing. I said to the girl, is that for sale? She said, why sure, if you want to buy it, you can buy it. And she did. She had a French accent. I said, oh, because we were in the Hotel Paris. Okay. Ironically, now was she putting on an accent for the sake of, I don't know, acting and the theatrics of it? Who knows? Bottom line is, I bought little Perry, 12 bucks. Good deal. And he's my little helper in the kitchen. So whenever I'm in the kitchen, I take little Perry with me. So folks, here we have it. We have our nice, creamy mushroom, chicken, spinach, casserole, all done, one pot, under $6, feeding 4 people, delicious. Here, we'll take a little bit out, we'll put it on a plate, and let's see how delicious it really is. Now, of course, my plates always have to say, good food, happy life, because that's my motto. So here you have it. Look at that. You have your nice chicken cutlet. Oh, look at the cheese. Oh my God, look at the cheese. Look at, oh my gosh, isn't that awesome, guys? The cheese just oozing. Fabulous. You want cheese oozing out everywhere. And I'm gonna get my little knife here. I'm gonna grab a little fork. And let's see what this tastes like. Of course, you know I made it, so it's fantastic, right? But let's just get a taste. Oh, with that cheese and the spinach and that cream of mushroom soup. Oh, yum. I can't contain the string. Look at it. It's following me everywhere I go. Mmm. Oh my God, so good. It's delicious. So, from my great kitchen to your great kitchen, enjoy, always cook, always have fun, always invite family and friends over. Be well and God bless you all. Mwah. See you next time on Real Food, Real Savings. My name's Dorian. See you then.